In today's video, I'm going to show you how I scalp the markets perfectly. Now, I wish by the end of this video you could do the same too, but unfortunately, trading doesn't work like that. It doesn't matter how many videos you watch. To be successful is the amount of time you spend on the charts. That's the big difference. That's the difference between an experienced trader and a beginner. The amount of time they spend on the charts, seeing how price reacts at certain levels, seeing and learning what to do when you're in a trade, where to manage it, where to put your stop loss, where to take your profit. You won't learn that from a video. Videos will guide you, yes, but the amount of time you spend on the charts is priceless. So when you watch my videos and you see me smashing, 98% win ratios and doing well with the binary destroyer, you're forgetting the journey it took for me to get there. I've been trading for about 8 years now, and I think I spent 3 years of it just losing money, locked away in my bedroom, not seeing friends or family, staying up late, and just losing money. And if there's one bit of advice or experience I took from that, is chart time is everything. Just whatever minute of the day you get, spend it on the charts, learning, seeing how price reacts. Now, I get a lot of people emailing me asking about how I managed a 98% win ratio. I did an interview with a Trading Nut. I showed you my results last year, and I did a 98% win ratio. Now, it's funny because I will actually save that for another video. I'll actually break it down. I'll verify the results for you, show you the trading account, and show you how I do it. Now, it's funny because that was actually a challenge. Me and a couple of BD members during lockdown set ourselves a challenge. Now, you think a 98% win ratio was good. In fact, I have a BD member that did 100%. I think for 8 or 9 months, he did a 100% win ratio and did 1,000 winning trades in a row. And just to prove that, I will show you in the next video. I'll show you him, his trading account, him adding up all these trades every single month for like 9 months, and you will see he averaged, well, he did 1,000 winning trades. And yeah, he beat my record of 98%. But basically, that was just a laugh during lockdown, and I'll probably go over it in another video. I'll show you it, I'll verify it all for you, and show you how I did it. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how I scalp the markets perfectly. Now, to do this, we are going to be using a simulator, and just to prove that I haven't rehearsed this, I haven't back tested it, we're going to do this completely at random now, okay? So if you look in the top left corner, I've got 6 currency pairs. And we're going to bring up this number generator here, and we've got 1 to 6, okay? Now, if I just press generate here, we are going to be simulating number 5, okay? Now, number 5 is 1, 2, 3 USD CAD. Okay, I like USD CAD. I'm happy with that, USD CAD. So I'm going to bring up USD CAD now. I'm going to load up USD CAD, and we're just going to pick a random day, a random time of the day, and we're going to simulate it. We're going to get a setup, and we're going to break it down using price action and the binary destroyer. So USD CAD 1 minute time frame. It's going to bring it up like that there. Press play, add the charts, open. There we go there. I'm going to make that smaller. I'm going to put that on the left screen like that there. And as well, I'm also going to make myself a little bit smaller. I'm going to bring up the 1 hour charts as well. So we're going to do a top down analysis here, and you'll get an understanding on how because a lot of people ask me, Jamie, I want to learn your strategy, but I want to know what you are thinking at that very moment. Like, what is the reason why you took that trade at that reason? Well, today I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to break down just a random setup and explain to you and show you what I'm seeing too. So USD CAD now, 1 minute time frame on the left screen, USD CAD 1 hour on the right screen, okay? So I'm just going to load up some price action on both screens now, and I'm just going to wind it both forward, okay? I'm just going to press play on the simulator because I need to actually get some market data so I can actually read the charts, because I can't read the charts if there's no candlesticks on it. Okay, so wind it forward a little bit fast, keep an eye on the 1 hour. Okay, so getting a bit of data now, which is good. And okay, just gonna sit here. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. There we go there. That is it. I'm gonna wait for a setup now. Okay, so let's begin. And you can see this is completely done at random. I haven't cheated in any single way. Okay, so I'm looking for here we go. Here we might get a setup on the come on, come down, Come down on the 1 hour. Come down. Come down. That's it. You can do it. Come down on the 1 hour. There. Okay, right. So let me just mark up this support line just here. And let me just go back to the 1 minute. Okay. No, I don't really like that because look at these candlesticks on the 1 minute. Look at that. What is going on there? Okay, so I'm not gonna do that one there. I'm gonna keep winding forward. Okay, I'm gonna keep winding forward. I'm trying to actually get some. Here we go there. Okay, there we go there. Okay, so let me just wait for a setup now. I'm trying to get the perfect setup because, like I said, I want to actually be able to win this trade. I don't want to spend my time making this video if I'm not going to actually win the trade. It'd be terrible, wouldn't it, if I claim that, oh, look at me, I'll show you I'll do it perfectly, and then I end up losing the trade. So I've got to try. No, don't like that one. No, come on, pull back. There, just there. That's cheating actually. That is actually cheating because I can see on the. I was looking at the 1 hour there and the 1 minute's already dropped. So let me just try and slow it down. I'll try and get it perfectly. Right. Okay. Okay, hold on. There. Just there. There. I've got that perfectly. Perfect. Right, okay. So this is what I see now on 1 hour charts. Now remember, I'm a scalper. All I care about is getting my pips in and out. Don't particularly care why a currency pair is trending. I don't care if USD CAD's making all-time highs or all-time lows. I don't care if it's been an uptrend for a week or downtrend for a few days. I don't care. I don't care if it's moving because of an institutional reason, because of an imbalance in price, smart money concept, supply and demand level, support and resistance, trend line. I don't care why a currency pair is moving. What I care about is what it's showing me at that particular moment on the time I'm trading. So I load up my charts, and at that moment there, I'm looking at the charts. I'm reading to see what the chart is telling me. I'm breaking the currency pair down, okay? So look at the 1 hour, right? The 1 hour has come straight into an area of resistance, okay? Now, I know when price comes into an area of resistance or support, we will get a reaction from this level, especially off the higher time frames. Look at price a bit like a trampoline. When price comes down to a trampoline, what you're going to do, it's going to bounce off it, right? Now, when it bounces off it, it will either do two things, okay? Let me just imagine our trampoline is here. When price comes down to a trampoline, it will bounce off it. Now, it'll either bounce off it and go into an uptrend, or it'll bounce off it and just continue it and break the trampoline. At the end of the day, I don't care which one it does. I don't care if it breaks to the upside. I don't care if it breaks to the downside. What I care about is that small little bounce from it. That small little bounce off the 1 hour time frame is a big move on the 1 minute, and it's that move there that I scalp the market from, right? That is it. I'm not a greedy trader. I don't want to, try and capture large trends in the market. I just want to get my pips and get out. So on the 1 minute time frame now, I can see that we have come up into this level. In fact, if I just take it back on the 1 hour, right? Okay, so this is the 1 hour. This is the 1 minute on USD CAD. This is the 1 hour, right? Price is coming up into the 1 hour resistance. So I know we're going to be getting a reaction from this on the 1 minute, right? I know it will happen. Now, if I load the binary destroyer, I'd probably say we're going to get a setup. I'm pretty confident now we're going to get a setup, and we do. We've actually got a number of setups. In fact, I'm waiting for, okay, we got a setup, okay, which is perfect. Now, let's break this setup down here, okay? So, how did I know that I was going to get a setup? Okay, well, remember what I said at the start. I've been trading every day for 8 years. I've been trading the binary destroyer every day for 5 years. Every single day, every single week, every single month for 5 years. I know my own indicator. I know when we're likely to get a Mogwai setup. I know which setups are likely to win and likely to lose, okay? So let's break this setup down here. On the 1 minute time frame, we're getting multiple Mogwai signals, okay? Well, I know why we're getting multiple Mogwai signals now. It's because we're coming up into resistance area, right? Mogwai signals, resistance area. Okay, makes sense, doesn't it, right? Then I'm looking for price to close below the TCA line, which is just there. Okay, you can see how the MACD's just crossed over. So on the 1 minute, I've got the MACD crossed over. I've got Mogwai signals. I've got the TCA line. The TCA line's turned red. We're below the TCA line. The only thing I don't quite like about the trade is the TCA lines come out. Okay, because I look at that and go, okay, well that's against the trend. TCA line comes outside the bands. It's a strong strong uptrend. But the reason why we're getting a strong uptrend is because we've been uptrending for quite a long period of time on the 1 hour. You can see here that basically for the past 5 or 6 hours, USD CAD has been in an uptrend for the past few hours, right? And in fact, if we're actually going into detail, you can actually see the previous high, right? On the 1 hour, that's the previous high. See that? Okay, that's the new high being formed. So this is actually slightly against the trend. This is the low, this is a higher low, right? So you can see what's actually happening here is we've got an uptrend. It breaks previous high just there. It comes down. It is now a higher low because it's now higher than this previous low just here, right? And then it's been in an uptrend for quite a while. Okay, so what I'm looking at this here now is, okay, this trade's going to be against the trend on the 1 hour, but we should pull down slightly, okay? And that's all I need. So I know off USD CAD, breaking it down now on the 1 hour charts, that this trade is come up to the 1 hour resistance, but it is potentially against the trend because we have new highs being formed, okay? But when you actually zoom out now, it's actually bounced straight off this 1 hour resistance. Okay, so we could see a pullback happen. So let's actually take a trade. Okay, so I'm going to put my stop loss above the high. So we're going to go with around a 10 pip stop loss on this one. So a 10 pip stop and a 10 pip take profit. So there you go there. Nice little stop loss, nice little take profit. Just to give you an example here on the 1 hour, you can see exactly where it is. Okay, and this is good. This is why I like this trade setup a lot, is because my stop loss is above the 1 hour resistance. My take profit is in fact actually the next previous low. See that there? That's my stop. That's my take profit. That is the previous low, which is fine. And you can see the actual movement I need. I actually literally need one candle. That 1 hour candle is literally all I need to take my pips and move on, right? And this is something you'll learn over time, right? Is that first of all, I mean, I could sit there for hours and tell you, don't get greedy. Don't try and beat the market. Just trade what you see at the time, right? So let's take the trade, okay? Now, okay, price pulls up slightly. I'm not particularly bothered how price pulls up because, like I said, you can see where my stop loss is. In fact, let me just make that. I'll change this to white so you can actually see where my stop loss is. So you can see it now, can't you? There's my stop loss and take profit. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so price comes down, bang, there you go there, in and out. I mean, that literally couldn't been any more simpler, couldn't it? Right, little bit of drawdown, probably 2 or 3 pips drawdown, drop nicely into profit. When you go back now to the 1 hour, look, see that was the difference. That was the difference. You see the entry point? You notice now on the 1 hour how price had come back up to that 1 hour resistance and then rejected from it. That is it. That's all I need, right? That is how you perfect your scalping skills. Let's actually just press play on the simulator and see what happens. Okay, so look, you could have actually got a few more pips off this one. You could actually target the bottom of this zone. Now, this comes down to emotion. A lot of traders will look at that now and think, oh, you know what? Why did I go for a 10 pip take profit? I could have gone for 50 pip take profit and I could have made more money. That's the downside to trading. Now you're getting overconfident, you're getting greedy. You've got to give yourself targets, right? And you've got to sit there and you've got to hit those targets, right? But don't be overconfident. Don't sit there and go, I want to make 10% a week, right? Build the account up slowly. And that's this is the reason why I've showed you today's video, is I want you to take note of exactly what I'm doing. When I get a setup, I break it down. Where's my target? What's the charts telling me? What's the higher time frame telling me? Where I'm going to set my stop loss? Where I'm going to set my take profit? Then set your top loss. Then take a trade. Then set your take profit. And then watch the trade. See what it does. If it hits your take profit, fine. We made the money. We moved on. We should be proud, right? We should be happy. doesn't matter if the trade then goes off and makes 100 pips and you think, oh, you know what, I should have made more money, because I guarantee the next time you take a trade and you set 100 pip take profit, you'll lose the trade because you're getting overconfident then. So yeah, my name's Jamie Palmer. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and that is pretty much how I scalp the market perfectly. Thank you for watching.